Hey guys, King Jad here, and just a little video again highlighting what I feel is DSP's hypocrisy when it comes, well, maybe not miss hypocrisy in a sense, but more like just his stupidity with how he manages his money and finances. But I just thought I'd point this out from April this year when he was still on Twitch.
Alright guys, so roughly halfway through tonight's stream, I'm getting better. I'm actually getting good kills with the crossbow. That was good. I was getting some good score streaks. Thank you to the top cheerer of the night, Tora Kill, for a 250-bit cheer. Thank you to the top tipper, Bad Guy. We're at $24 of tips. Guys, again, I really need your help with tips. Please support the stream. Please tip me if you can. That's really the support I need all week long. Like I said, everything else, we're good. We already hit the sub goal for the month and everything. I need help in the short term. Please tip me if you can tonight, especially if you're liking the gameplay with the crossbow. All right.
Okay, so I thought it was interesting that he was really pushing for tips super hard, and I kind of thought, what happened around about this time that he'd be really short on money? And you can probably tell a couple of things I've been looking into if you look at the top, but we're going to the Piece of Pieces amazing tips tracker first. So a month before it, right? So pretty much all month before it, he gets his, actually the 19th of April. Let's go straight into the 19th of April because I think, yeah, he had just received his Twitch payment 4 days before it, which is incredible to me. But I'll start from back up here though. So he got a Twitch payment instead from March. So we're talking about going March going into April. He's got the big Twitch payment there, which is almost £5 grand, just short. It's like £4.5 grand. We'll call it £4.5 grand. This random credit as well. No idea what this is also to do with. It just says credit, and you can see the amount of fucking things going out of the way. You know, this whatever fucking reason is impelled to spend all these Apple iTunes microtransactions. He just blows a whole bunch, and that's incredible that he gets this payment, and the first thing he does with it is spend what $660 on these Apple. Actually, it's more than that. There's another one right here. It's $760 straight on that, which is incredible. But I just thought I'd be quick deep dive into this. This looks like a yearly subscription, or is it free 6 months, 6 months, 3 months? Actually, I might be buying the game. Actually, I might just buying the game off the PlayStation Network. I don't know. But yeah, fucking Fred Meyer as well. How do you spend $240 in groceries? And it's not a one-off. It's incredible to me. But this is still fucking mid-March as well. All these things happening. Most of it is fucking PayPal microtransactions. But I thought an interesting thing to point out as well was the fact that he got, after all this fucking app recorded, this also a month before, and he gets these credits as well, including the YouTube payment. But this one really stood out to me. So just under a month before the video, he got a stimulus check, the $1,400 stimulus check from the government, which they kind of immediately took back off, and plus 100 more from Phil for the federal taxes, which I kind of thought was a bit funny. But so I'm saying this is $1,400 more than he probably would have been expecting, simply because it's it's a stimulus check, it's just not something that happens a whole lot. So despite all that coming in, he's still got the fucking ridiculous amount of money going out, $82 in total wine, and of course Apple iTunes and PayPal microtransactions out the fucking ass, all over the fucking place. Despite those large credits coming in, despite a more large credit here, I don't know what these credits relate to, as I said. Fuck knows, there's no real further information. Maybe he's transferring it from Cat's account to his and it'll just show his credit. Maybe it's his parents giving us some money, who knows. All I know is that he's still been getting these credits in the account. But despite all that, he was struggling apparently this time. He was really desperate for short-term help. And I was just thinking, what could happen? What could be happening around about this time for him to be spending so much on the whole Apple iTunes kind of thing? And then I remember it was WrestleMania weekend. And then things like this was happening at the time, so this was like a week before I made this video. So I'm not saying that Phil plays WWE Champions, but he probably plays WWE Champions. It's kind of, what the hell else is he spending all these microtransactions on, so that's probably him. But just by sheer coincidence, I was thinking, what will WWE Champions have done for the WrestleMania weekend? Which was the early kind of, around about this time actually, I think it was. But yeah, so this is all these kind of promotions they do. Is like, hey, you can win $100 and fucking free rewards if you spend. You play the game and you spend coins, you win coins and all that shit. So it's a limited time kind of bonus thing and all that nonsense. And there's all these fucking things as well. And there's one more thing as well, something called Blitzmania, which involves Hogan, his absolute favourite in the whole world, and the Ultimate Warrior as well. just because of some kind of they had a WrestleMania match, I think, once upon a time. And yeah, that's one of those things where you can get bonuses for using these guys as well in these matches. You can claim these Green Blitzmania tickets. So me thinks that this is why Phil was spending like a motherfucker, especially on microtransactions, and he was super desperate for short-term help around this time because he was still, Jesus, look at the amount of money. I just love it. 120 in normal internet, and then 240 bucks as well on the business class. But yeah, most of that money, though, as you can see, is just all going on things like the Apple iTunes and PayPal microtransactions out the fucking ass. Fuck knows what he's getting at Party Cypher 45. Fucking it's a different tangent, but the amount he spends on groceries as well is staggering. This is $300 here at Fred Meyer on the 2nd of April. Fucking KFC as well, whoever the fuck they are. And obviously, you're gonna have things DoorDash and all that shit. I love how you got DoorDash and McDonald's showing up here as well and all that shit. But it's just to me, I'm thinking he's super desperate for money at that time, and I think it's because he was super spending hard on the WWE Champions stuff, especially because it was WrestleMania weekend. We're actually getting close. Obviously, this is the video now when it's the 19th. He had just received his Twitch fucking payment, and despite that, just look at all the red. Look at all this red here. So this is $1,600 and things going out the door pretty much on the 19th, although it's probably incorporating the weekend as well. I think the 19th would be a Monday. It's just it's funny how it goes from the 15th to the 19th. Also, it might be a bank holiday, which is why it goes of a 3-day gap, because I don't think bank holidays are included usually on bank statements. But yeah, how much of that is just PayPal microtransactions? Let me have a quick check here. From all that, it is $945, which is incredible. So it's like 2/3 of his expenses there were just purely on microtransactions. There are $70 in total line. And 2 days after he cried poor and was saying he needed it more than ever, he got almost $2,000 from YouTube for his YouTube payment from March. And he was desperate as well. You could see in the clip there, he was fucking super desperate for help. Let's get his words again.
Please tip me if you can. That's really the support I need all week long. Like I said, everything else, we're good. We already hit the sub goal for the month and everything. I need help in the short term. Please tip me if you can tonight, especially if you're liking the gameplay with the crossbow. All right.
So yeah, that was his words. He really needed the help. He really needed support. He didn't care about everything else because he needed short-term help. And why did he need short-term help? Well, probably because of that fucking shit. I'm going to end it. If you think I'm way off the mark, then how about you put your own theories down in the comments or something, see what you think. But I think it's pretty much tied to whatever events that Scopely were running for the WWE Champions stuff. We know that Phil goes in hard in WWE Champions, but there is some months he goes in way harder, more than others. And I think this is probably one of those reasons why it was WrestleMania weekend. Big money maker potentially for Scopely or however you pronounce the fucking company, for them to try and milk as much as possible from people like Phil. So yeah, remember, go to Piece of Pieces Tips Tracker, fantastic resource for this kind of information. I'll look for more videos like this where I'll find a date where Phil said something, go back to and analyse what he was spending at that time to see how much of a dumb fuck he really was. In this case, I think if he really was desperate and struggling, he overspent on the WWE Champions things, which is why maybe he was so panicky, because he had just been paid by Twitch on the 15th. You can see for yourself the payment was there, and he'd also just got 135 bucks on random credit as well. And even a day after, he got a random $200. Not even that, but these random credits that we can't really account for. He's still getting all his credits in, and yet he's crying poor, he's crying desperate. All of it. To be fair, the random credits could be tips. It's possible, because don't you get tips? But actually, wouldn't it show on PayPal? I don't know. Fuck, he gets them instantly anyway. He says, I think there's something in his PayPal. That's another fucking theory though. But anyway, I'm going to end things there. So if you agree with me, cool. Put your own thoughts down below, whatever. But yeah, this has been King Jad. Hope you enjoyed. Peace out.